don't have to look for it. You don't have to seek it even. It happens.
Right.
It's pretty special that way.
Life is pretty special when you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. What does that mean to you though? Doing the right thing. Like, how do you even gauge if you're doing the right thing?
Don't break the law.
Yeah, that helps.
Don't.
I've learned that.
No, for real. Don't break the law.
So. Yeah.
Being a decent person, you know, because you go through so much in life, and then you reach a point where you're like, man, I just want to be a decent person.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's simple sometimes. It's like,
it's so simple.
Be kind.
That's
know?
it.
Like, just show mutual respect. You know.
Well, you know.
Thoughtfulness.
Yeah, exactly, and you realize that so many people didn't make it this far.
Mm-hmm.
So you analyze what they did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. And you don't just like ignore them. You also give them a hand. You know, try and understand, try and help.
Well, you got to try and understand, you know, how folks didn't survive. You know,
Yeah.
because I know a lot of folks that died young.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
Well, I mean, just for an example, like a Tupac. I mean, he didn't live past 25.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't a fan of his. I was a friend of his.
Right.
Totally different relationship.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Like,
And I had no idea you even knew him. I didn't even know I had one step close to him. But when he died, that was a huge, impactful thing. Huge.
it was huge for everybody,
Yeah.
but you don't even realize, you know, how precious life is and how quickly it can go. I mean, this guy, you know, he has Tupac platinum plaques and all kinds of stuff. He was involved in it too, you know, like
Your
you just,
brother?
yeah, right. You just don't really realize, like, okay, I made it to 30. I can't believe it.
That's really what it was like. Like,
Yeah.
wow, we made it to 30. Wow, did you even think we'd get this
I
far?
still had this house. I still had these cars. I still got some money coming in. I'm
Wow.
at 30. I got kids. Then you're like, I made it to 40. Oh my God.
Yeah. And we're
Right.
not at 50, but we're getting there.
Right. So I'm already preparing and thinking, oh my God, right now.
Yeah, and then due to epigenetics, we're being told now that it's really normal to live past 100. So if that's the case, we have a lot of work to do to make sure our bodies can even take that and stand it and get through that in a good way.
Right.
I mean, that's what I think about a lot these days.
Yeah.
And that's where I put my focus is not just for myself, but for other people. Like, what are the key ingredients that help us all live well? Like, truly well. Embodied, joyful, kind.
I think being good to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole purpose. I think God created Earth just to be a big ass garden, right? That was his whole vision, right? To just have a garden. Then he created people to tend to the garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's what it said in the
Yeah, that's what it said. So I think that whether or not you're religious or not religious, I think there's values in all of that stuff, and just loving,
certainly honoring this great planet.
honoring the people, honoring the animals,
Yeah.
just being a decent person. Which is, it's easy to say, but given the freeway, you go spot people aren't really that decent.
Oh, I know.
They're not nice.
Yeah.
They're not nice people.
No.
And there's a lot of sore winners out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, sore loser.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that's winning.
Mm-hmm.
They're not happy about it.
Well, what is that? You think they have an upper limit to having positive
I think they
experience?
take it for granted
Oh.
how blessed they are. They take it for granted.
Like, it's hardened them on the way to getting there, so they've lost their empathy or compassion for other
I think
people.
they've compromised so much just to get
Yes.
there.
Yes. Compromise their values, their
Everything.
okay.
And they're not who they project that they are.
Yeah.
So it's good to be at a space where you can be transparent.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very. I so agree with that. Like, people that are living in a way where they're blocking off this person from that person talking, or trying not to, like, they're
Right.
keeping so many secrets.
So many secrets.
Yeah, it's